A very good evening, Zimbabwe. You are listening to Studio 7 Live Talk, Women's Roundtable. We are coming to you live from the Voice of America in Washington this Thursday, April the 13th, 2023. I'm your host, Sithandekile Mhlanga. Tonight, we are discussing the state of Zimbabwe's economy and how it is impacted by revelations of Al Jazeera's fourth-part documentary series on gold smuggling in Zimbabwe involving high-ranking officials. The fourth and final part of the documentary, which is expected to be released today, reveals how the net is closing on one of South Africa's most notorious money launderers, according to Al Jazeera. The documentaries reveal how huge amounts of gold are smuggled from Zimbabwe, Africa's sixth largest gold producer, to other countries, aiding money laundering through an intricate web of shell companies, fake invoices, and paid-off officials. The explosive four-part documentary titled The Gold Mafia was filmed by Al Jazeera's investigative unit based on what it says are dozens of undercover operations spanning 3 continents and thousands of documents. Zimbabwean government officials, including President Mnangagwa, are implicated in the documentaries. Women say they bear the brunt of economic hardships in the country, and Nothando Sibanda of Bulawayo says she is paid in the country's local currency, the RTGS, which makes her life difficult as most expenses are pegged in foreign currency.
Isimo seZimbabwe kathi sinzima ama-salaries ethu vele siwathola in RTGS kuba nzima ngoba i-rent landlord kavumi i-bond leyo kumele ubhadale nge-RTGS ukuze uyithole i-US yakhona ama-rates especially Monday nxa siqeda kukhola ayakhwela kakhulu ukuthi uqinisa usala vele i-salary yakhona ingasakwani lutho so vele kunzima ukuphila uthemba ukuthi ngiyahola so kumele ube different streams of income okunye usimangalisayo ukuthi government yona yabibona konke ku-right sithi inflation yayehla thina kithi on the ground hayi akulanto ebangcono actually kuba worse because yonke into ifuna i-forex ukuyithola kwakhona yabe kunzima izinto vele zinzima ama-fees lawo ukuze utholise umntwana i-education kunje kungama-holidays ukuya kuma-extra lessons kumele ubhadale nge-US akula muntu oyifunayo.
That was Nothando Sibanda speaking to Studio 7 reporter Bathabile Masuku. Bathabile also spoke to Nombulelo Ndlovu.
eZimbabwe kathesi ukuphila ngesalary esiholayo eholwa ngabazali nge-RTGS le ayisiphilisi so njengabantu njengami njengomntwana wesikolo ngiyathengisa izwidzi ngiyathengisa ama-chocolate ukuthi imali yami even yokugada iyenele njengoba lasemchoveni nxa ugada yatshela ukuthi i-1000 bond i-RTGS leyi ayiyeneli ukuthi sithenge lutho emashopu even kubo Pick and Pay ama-price angikhona makhulu vele asikwanisi lokuthenga lutho nge-RTGS ngenxa yokuthi abantu abaningi bawoda nge-USD kwamanye ama-country so nxa uthenga nge-RTGS imali yangikhona ayikwani la yabefuna imali eningi so yikho esicina senza eminye imisebenzi etshiyeneyo ukuthi sesiphile so eZimbabwe i-RTGS leyehola ngabazali hayi ayiyeneli sibili ngoba isiphilisa kanzima.
That was Nombulelo Ndlovu, a student who says she has to sell sweets to supplement the money her parents give her. Yebo ke kulabo abasanda ukusixhuma namhlanje sicubungula isimo somnotho welizwe kanye lodaba lokuthengiswa kwegolide leZimbabwe ngokungekho emthethweni lithengiselwa amanye amazwe okutshengiswa imfanekiso yedocumentary yomsakazo we-Al Jazeera oleziqephu ezine ezibonisa lokhu wona othi leziphathamandla zikahulumende ziyaphatheka kulolu daba. Uhulumende uthi usahlolisisa lolu daba njalo abanye abavezwa kulo mfanekiso sebejezisiwe ngoba basafinyeleli ukusebenzisa imali yabo esemabhanga. Yebo ke lamhla ke ngesikhangele ke ezinye we are joined by our guest now. We have We are expecting Patricia Dube of ZAPU, Makotonga Mahlangu, Women of Zimbabwe Arise, and Lindiwe Maposa, the legislator for MDCT. Yes, let's see whom we have on the line.
Hello.
Yeah, all right. All the ladies are here. We'll start with you, Patricia Dube. You see that your party, ZAPU, has been protesting against this Al Jazeera revelations. Tell us what you have done so far.
So far as a party, our members managed to hold a protest in Boksburg, in South Africa, at Prophet Hubert Angel's Church, protesting his participation, his implication in the whole gold mafia scandal. So we are raising our voices together with that of Zimbabweans who are protesting again. Hello?
Yes, you can go ahead.
We are raising our voices, our protest against this huge scandal, which shows that a lot of our resources are just going down the drain without anyone benefiting, except for those who are in power, those who are close to those in power.
Yes, Patricia Saguzo.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, siyakuzwa. Ungaqhubeka ke ngesindebele ukuthi kuyini eselikwenzile. Siyabona ukuthi ibandla lakho liyabhikisha lisola lokho okwenzakalayo ngemfanekiso le evezwa eAl Jazeera. Kuyini eselikwenzile njalo kuyini eselizakwenza?
Sibhikishile sibi eSouth Africa. Ngenxa yendaba nale ngoba iphathi sonke muzi ukuthi umnotho welizwe lokhe uphela uphila kodwa kungela lutho abantu abeZimbabwe abakutholayo ngakhona lokhu iningi labantu liphila impilo enzima impilo buhlungu kodwa kunabantu nje abathengisa ukuthi ilizwe phandle benefita bona labangane babo. So njengephathi lize lokho sinyalo zabona nalomu ukhoka ukuthi umhlolo usiza ukuza ukuthi sibili kuzakala ukuthi njengebandla siyasola njengesizwe siyasola ngesizakalo sona lesibe khona.
Yebo ke siyabonga kakhulu. Thank you very much. That was Patricia Dube of ZAPU. Now we come to you, Ms. Lindiwe Maposa, the legislator, MDCT. Do you think this issue will see the light of day in Parliament?
Very much. What I can say is, as a party, we have been clear about this documentary, and I think the party spokesperson, that is MDCT, and the information office, they've gave a statement on that issue. But definitely, I think as Parliament, we tried to tackle this issue through the APNAC, which is the anti-corruption wing in Parliament. We had a meeting last week in Bulawayo where we were discussing issues to do with illicit financial flows, and we saw how, in fact, money is laundered, how goes out, a lot of things, a lot of lessons that we learned as a people and as Parliament. So I think we've got a huge task before us to say, okay, we have seen what has happened. I'm glad that we have the information desk of our government saying that police are on it and some accounts were frozen. So we are looking forward on this issue to see if there are going to be any arrests, to see if ZAC is going to do its duty, to see that every organ will actually follow up on this issue. And we must understand that this is all rumors and allegations. So we want to see it seeing the light of day where people are arrested and convictions are made.
Yes, thank you very much. Ungangezelela njalo ngesindebele ukuthi kambe singabona idale leParliament licubungula yini lolu daba ngoba sabona omunye olilunga khona ngapho khweza lolu daba sithi ngcono luhlolisiswe.
Hayi njengeparlament ngibona ngani abantu sesilubamba bambile but ngezinga eliphansi ngoba indaba elokhu isesengamahungahunga indaba elokhu isacatshanyela ukuthi abantu bayenza engakalandelelwa ngendlela yayo. So engingakutsho uqaseni ukuthi khona akube waba lama-points of privilege esithi ngama-point of national interest eparlament lapho abantu kade bekhuluma ngakho ukuthi njengoba sekule ndaba enje hayi uSpeaker laye wawuqondisa ukuthi hayi kusesengamaruma and sizwile okhulumela igovernment uNick Mangwana ekhuluma ukuthi sokule amapholisa asecubungula indaba yangikhona njalo esitho futhi ukuthi sokulabanye asebefrozelwa ama-accounts abo so singazi ukuthi lokho kutsho yini ukuthi laba abantu bazabotshwa but esikukhangeleleyo njengelizwe esikukhangeleleyo njengeparlament ukuthi sifuna ukubona nxa abantu bebotshwa sifuna ukubona nxa abantu begwetshwa ngendaba zenezo njalo lamalunga anti-corruption commission ozathi sifuna ukubona khona bazakungena besebenze yini ngendaba le ngoba indaba ezizwisa ubuhlungu kakhulu ungakhangela ukuthi mina eGwanda lapho engisuka khona ezingeni leMatabeleland South kugcwele abantu ababizwa kuthiwa ngoteketa abangena emigodini bethola imali ezincuncuncu bencindezela besenzani but igolide lelana beselisiba labantu abasitha ngalo bephandle sokuyinto esizwisa ubuhlungu njengenkokheli esimele abantu njalo sikhangelele ukuthi mhlawumbe lokhu njengoba amapholisa esisakhangele nxa sokuthe kwaqedwa i-episode yokucina kuzakhangelisiswa sibona abantu bevotha sibone kusiba lama-conviction njengelizwe.
Thank you very much to Ms. Lindiwe Maposa of MDCT, the legislator. Now, coming to you, Ms. Makodonga Mahlangu, what are your views on the revelations of these documentaries and how are women impacted by the effects?
Good evening, viewers. Thank you for having me. Yeah, this is a serious and it's very worrying that as we speak now, as civic organizations, we are faced with the PVO bill. And one of the issues that the PVO bill, that is the Party-Oriented Organization bill, is said to be trying to address is money laundering. And then the investigations by Al-Jazeera revealed that the money laundering is being sponsored by the head of the state and other people that were implicated in this kind of investigation. And the impact on that is that it's violating the environmental and developer rights of citizens of Zimbabwe. Why am I saying that? It's because gold when it's being mined, it affects the environment, and people don't benefit. The communities don't benefit. We are seeing a lot of violence in the way gold is being mined. Gold mining. And the women are vulnerable and children are vulnerable in those areas. They are faced with abuses. They are faced with exploitation of physical exploitation of sexual harassment, and also exploitation of the resources so that the communities don't benefit. And yet you are seeing that in Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe officials and head of state is being indicated in this.
Yes, thank you very much.
So
yes, ungaqhubeka.
Yes, what I'm saying that, and we are saying that the economic situation in Zimbabwe, we all know that it's a non-thing that education is not a privilege for certain people who can afford it. Parents are forced to buy textbooks, are forced to pay fees, even though our constitution speaks to the free state-funded education, and the head of state himself promised free education, only to turn around when the 11th hour when schools were about to open and say they are doing a pilot project. There is no money. Yes, there is money. That is the most faithful thing. That there is money that is being wasted out there, and non-citizens are benefiting, and few elite citizens in Zimbabwe are benefiting. Yet the majority of people are suffering. And we are talking about this in 2030, where we are saying we are going to be middle class, economic class. How can we do that when people are not being educated, when people are not being developed? This is just a second. It's actually, yeah. This brings me to that in 5 days' time, I think people, that is Independence Day, instead of saying congratulations, we should be saying condolences to Zimbabweans. Because this is the nation has been just killed alive.
Yes, thank you very much, Ms. Makoto Ngamahlangu of Women of Zimbabwe Arise. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
In times of change, when the world seems uncertain and what we hear doesn't reflect what we see, we seek the truth. When we are told only part of the story, we lose trust. In moments of crisis, our dreams, hopes, and wishes for a better tomorrow depends on a free press. At Voice of America, we bring you the stories that people take risks to see. We connect the world and unite it with truth. At Voice of America, we show you the whole picture.
For those that are just joining us, this is Live Talk, the Women's Roundtable, coming to you live from Studio 7 at the Voice of America in Washington. Now we go back to our guests, and coming to you, Ms. Patricia Dube, do you think the protests which your party is engaged in concerning these documentaries will have an impact?
Yes, I believe it will have an impact in that it has shown our commitment to the cause of the country, our commitment to seeing a better Zimbabwe. So I think it really has had an impact on our position as a party, as well as our voice in unity with everyone else in Zimbabwe who is concerned about what is going on at the current moment.
Yes, thank you very much. And Ms. Lindiwe Maposa, you are also the chairperson for the Parliamentary Portfolio Committee on Higher Education. What challenges does that branch face when it comes to the economy, which you believe that some management of the economy may help?
I think if we have this flow of gold, obviously it's impacting hard on our country. We know how our economy is. We have got hospitals, we have medicine, we have got best roads, we have got issues in education sector. Every time and then I sit with students revolting on the fees rise. We've got challenges in institutions. We have challenges everywhere. And if this gold was being managed in the right way, we could be having subsidies for our students. We could be traveling on good roads. There is no reason why we should be this poor with the minerals that we have. And I'm just hoping that this case is going to be held amicable, and we are able to reclaim our minerals. We are able to reclaim our wealth as a country, because it's not fair that we have a small clique of people enjoying and feeding on poor people's shirts. Because, like I say, it is the poor that are mining that gold. It is the poor that sell that gold to close to nothing. If you go around and see how women with the children on their backs, I mean, trying they dig at that gold using their own hands, only to have that gold flowing out willy-nilly of the country without any implications, without even anything being thrown back to them. If you go to places where this gold is mined, you feel pity. It's only, holes, pits and pits that have been dug, and there is nothing to show in those places for the gold. If you look at the shops in where on those places where gold is mined, you feel pity. But those that are enjoying the choice of these poor people are just a few clique of people. So I hope and pray that this has to come to a stop and to an end by convicting these gold criminals and making sure that the gold is being used in our own country to better the lives of our own people and to better the lives of everyone.
Yeah, okay. Thanks very much, Ms. Lindiwe Maposa. Nkosazana Makoto Ngamahlangu ngasichasisela ukuthi kuthinta njani abesifazana lokho inkohlakalo?
Inkohlakalo le-gold mafia iyathinta kakhulukazi ngoba ikhangela kakhulu esingathi lokhu there is lack of food governance in Zimbabwe. Singakhangela ukuthi ngendlela ukuthi akula accountability, akula kwalomlando accountability transparency. Ngani ngoba imali igolide nathi liyaphuma eZimbabwe, imali kayingeni, imali yayingeni iphinde iphume ngoba ugciziswa leyo mali abakabhenefitha ngayo bona bodwa. Sinanzele ukuthi vele bona abantu beZimbabwe omama abathule nzima kakhulu ngokufundisa abantwana, kabanele ukuthi ufundisa abantwana, kabanele ukuthi ufawukude etafuleni. Ngani ngoba esikolo kuyabiza, umntwana engagula abanele ukuthi bayibhadale ezibhedlela. Ngiyakhangela ngiyabona sina ikakhulukazi eZimbabwe sasilibala lesikhuluma ngokuthi abantu bahola ibond. Kumele sikhangele ukuthi uma sikhuluma ngokuthi abantu bahola imali eZimbabwe engalavali engelahlonzi, sikhangele ukuthi kathi vele bangabi nalabantu abaqhatshiweyo. Singakhangela about 80-something% of Zimbabweans are not employed, informal sector. And the most of the people who rely on rely on diaspora remittances. Our second yalona because singakhangela operation didula abaqoshi abantu bayenzani. So igolide leli yathi umele lisetshenziswe ngendlela elengqondo phakathi kwasinceda uzulu weZimbabwe, umahlala ezulu weZimbabwe, and the most vulnerable people ngomama labantwana abasesigabeni. Singananzelela angeke because lesikhetha lokho uma kuthona engele eGwanda. Singananzelela eGwanda khona ngale. Esingathi bona environment sigugudekile kodwa igugudekile akula muntu ocabangayo ukuthi wona alright igolide siyaligebhe emhlabathini, i-future yelizwe injalo, igolide le inceda njani the present generation and the future bazathola njani ngoba singananzelela that amanzi kokubulawa kuthiwa affecta ukuthi wona ngisho abantu abagebha amagolide kakhulu umhlabathi sigugudekile, amanzi kasaflow kuhle emadamu, onke lezi zinto zi-impactayo but nice affecta izinto. Thole ukuthi imali yangikhona iyasisiza, we are being developed financially, we are being secured, ama-house and food security they are being increased. Singakhuluma ukuthi wona uhulumende weZimbabwe umlandi wakhe singathi wona ukuthi avikele abantu singathi ngama-social protection safety.
Yebo ke siyabonga sikubambe umlomo kancinyane lapho ke unkosazana Magodo ngamahlangu. We have a caller on the line, Richard Moyo, siyakwamukela kuhle.
Ngiyalibingelela sesikunjani nezithekeli zakho.
Hayi siyaphila, ungaphosa elakho uthini ngedocumentary leyi lekuvezayo?
Ya into ngathanda kuyitsho kwindaba yedocumentary le, even masizo abomama bakhuluma lapho sithi alibongwe igama lamakhosikazi kwilanga labo. Ya indaba yedocumentary le ukubona icephu sokuthoma sithule sithathu kuyakhombisa vele ukuthi masibona icephu sesithathu ngisibonile last week ngolosini siboniswa inaga yeDubai the way yakhiwe ngakhona yakhiwe kuhle khulu kwahambala. Even masibona iDubai ihle khulu yakhiwe ngegolide laseZimbabwe. Sifone ilizwe lethu liyabukeka njengedustbin laseDubai. Into leyo iyazisahluku khulu kwahambala njengabantu baseZimbabwe. Even mawuzwa umama achaza ukuthi abantu abaningi eZimbabwe akuna imithi ezibhedlela, abantu bayasongola.
Yes, siyabonga kodwa siyaxolisa ukuthi sesiza kuqhuma khonapho so that we can have another caller. Mpumelelo Sibanda said he would also like to join the show. But while we wait for Mpumelelo Sibanda, we go back to you, Miss Patricia Dube. Yes, tell us what your next step of action as ZAPU is. We heard that you are waiting for the fourth part of the documentary so that you take action.
Yes, we are waiting for the last segment of the documentary, and we also are waiting to see what action will be taken against those people who have been implicated. If any justice will be served at the end of the day, because now that it is out in the open, we are expecting that some action should be taken, some serious action should be taken against people who have been implicated, whether those who are in power or their associates. We expect that something should come out of that, and we'll plan our way forward in line with that expectation.
Yes, thank you very much. And Ms. Maposa, yes, any other thoughts on what the previous speakers have said, Ms. Makoto Ngamahlangu touched much on Gwanda, where you are, and the small-scale mining there that people are suffering, yet they don't get the returns of the gold. What are your views on that, Ms. Maposa?
Okay. As I have already alluded to, that we are actually disappointed as a people, especially as a people from Matabele and South. You know, I said that most of the gold dealings, I mean, the gold panning itself is done from our area, and we have seen people suffering. People look like, I don't know how I can say it, but they have nothing to show. As Gwanda ourselves, we have nothing to show. Our roads are dead. We do not have any medicine in hospitals. So we hope that this documentary open the eyes of those in power to be able to deal with it once and for all, and to make sure that whatever inotho yabantu inotho yabanikazi, like they always say, we want to see the Venevayo benefiting from the minerals that they have. We want to see the Venevayo benefiting from the money that are coming into the country. If you look at Mad South, we have got dead beach post, we have got Plumtree border post, but we have nothing to show for it. Go to Bulawayo Dead Beach Road. You'll be shocked with the amount of potholes that are on that road. We are suffering as a people. We have got everything in our hands. This is our prayer and our plea that the authority that be handle this issue with care and make sure that those that are said to be criminals are convicted. And after that, we see that gold, we see that money in Terenga, elizweni benefita even if Zimbabwe.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lindiwe Maposa. Your last word, Ms. Makoto Ngamahlangu.
My last word is that I'm hopeful this time. I hope and pray, but I'm not holding my breath that there will be any accountability. Because remember, some months ago, this year ago, when we tell you which I was caught with gold was at an airport. And sometime a month ago, we were told that he was acquitted on technicality. So it's like the system is taking care of the corrupt people, and it will continue unabated unless Zimbabweans decide that we owe it to ourselves and our future to do something and act on this. And like I said, I think on the 18th of April, as Zimbabweans, we should just wake up and say, look, condolences, Langalezo, boy, the country is dead. We have no leadership. We have just corrupt people who are just looting to benefit themselves. They don't care about us. They don't care about our children. They don't care about our future. They don't care about our environment. It's like when we went to war, we were saying that they were going for Africa, where the foreigners, the people from the East, they were coming looting our resources. Now we have the nationalists, the so-called people who liberated this country, looting and taking our economy to abroad, so that and we are getting poorer and poorer. So as Zimbabweans, we need to just look at ourselves in the mirror and act and say, really, what is it that you? Are we living or we are just existing?
Yebo ke siyabonga unkosazana Makoto Ngamahlangu lapho abesigqibela uhlelo, and would also like to say thank you to Patricia Dube of ZAPU and Lindiwe Maposa, legislator MDCT. Yebo ke olivalelisayo himi usithandekile Mhlanga ngisithi asidibaneni njalo kunhlelo ezilandelayo as a live talk.